This is it, guys. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies. 15 minutes of gameplay packed with as much information I can tell you guys about this mode, what's going on. If you're hyped, smash that thumbs up button. All of your support is really appreciated. And today I'm going to have DLC coverage of the whole HAVOC map pack, which includes Exo Zombies and 4 multiplayer maps. So make sure you're subscribing and staying tuned throughout today for tons of awesome DLC content. I literally have a list of things on my phone that's new within Exo Zombies. I'm going to try and run through all of it. 15 minutes is the maximum amount of time I can share with you guys Exo Zombies footage. I've decided to put it into one video rather than cutting up into loads. Hopefully you find this informative. If any of your friends want to know anything about Exo Zombies, this will be the video to send them to, because I've tried to include absolutely everything. So let's just jump straight into it and talk about Exo Zombies. You're going to be starting off with literally nothing, just a pistol and a knife. You're not going to have your exosuit to start off with. And it's actually quite weird seeing yourself with a knife in Exo Zombies, because normally you're just punching everyone in multiplayer. So that's something to note. Of course, you can use a knife if you want to in multiplayer. Now, in terms of the points, they are called credits. You're going to be earning these from killing zombies, and you can use them to spend on various things around the map, just like you can in normal zombies. In terms of turning on the power, there are actually several power generators on this map, which is called OUTBREAK. It's a fairly small map once you know the route, and it doesn't take too long to learn the layout, so it's not too big. But turning on the power will result in the power from the blue cord on the floor being linked up to the local area, and that will supply power to the area, be it the Exo machine, which gives you the Exo suit, be it perk machines. So you've got to turn on several power sources around the map to access all of the different upgrades and abilities that will be found around the map. In terms of upgrading your Exo, you can actually do this. Now, in terms of unlocking the Exo, you've got to get to the center part of the map. There, once all you've got to do is turn on the power source for that Exo area, and then boom, you can get your Exo suit that allow you to double jump, that allow you to slide. It won't allow you to boost. That is actually one of these Exo upgrades, or as I like to call them, just perks, because that's what we're used to at least seeing within the previous Call of Duty zombie games. So it's going to be 5 you can get on the map in total. I managed to get all 5 at once. You can get the Health Exo. This is going to give you extra health, a bit like Juggernaut. You can get the Reload Exo, which is going to allow you to reload quicker and is very, very useful. And you can also get the Medic Exo as well, which is going to allow you to revive players quicker. You can get the Slam Exo, which is going to allow you to slam on the ground. You aren't going to get this as default with your Exo suit. And also the Soldier Exo. Now, the Soldier Exo, we couldn't work out exactly what it did. I believe it gives you steady aim, or basically better hipfire spread, and also Gung Ho, which allows you to shoot and run at the same time. It was a bit of a weird one. That's all we could work out from that. But Exo Soldier is one of the 5 upgrades you can get on this map. Of course, as soon as you get your Exo suit, you'll be able to punch, which will actually do more damage than the knife. Now, something to note in terms of the way that your Exo ability works is that when you go down in Exo Zombies, your perks on the right hand side of the screen will start flashing, and these will start flashing in order, and it will start flashing in terms of the perk you have at the top. Once that perk flashes and disappears, it will then move down to the perk below it, all the way to the point you've got no perks. You want to get revived as quickly as possible. So what does this mean? This means that you want to be getting the most important perk first, and then working your way up the list to the least important perks. So ideally, you're getting the health, sorry, I shouldn't call it a perk, the Health Exo upgrade first. I personally would then go for the Reload Exo, then the Medic Exo, and then the Soldier and Slam Exo can come 4th or 5th. This basically means you'll start losing those last Exos first, and then you'll be left with those important ones like Health and Reload last. So hopefully that makes sense, but it's a new thing that's been implemented when you're downed. Now, in terms of the mystery box, we actually knew how this is going to work. It's going to be called a 3D printer. We saw it in the trailer. We saw some pictures of it leading up to the launch of Call of Duty Exo Zombies. And the way that it works is that it is going to be located around the map, several different locations, just like the mystery box within Zombies. And it will actually cycle through weapons right in front of you. And it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird because the way that it cycles through the weapons, it makes you think that you can actually press the buy button and instantly choose what you want. Now, we had some success with this where we would get what we want and we were very quick with our reactions, but then sometimes we'd be really quick with our reactions and it would still cycle onto the next weapon. So I'm not too sure if this does give you the ability to choose the weapon you want from the 3D printer machine, or maybe we just got quite lucky. But yeah, you can physically see which weapons are rotating through there, and included within that weapon list will be the brand new weapon just for Exo Zombies here on this map, which will be the triple barreled shotgun. You'll see a lot of gameplay of it because it's pretty much one of the weapons I use the most. Because it's a new weapon, of course, and it's a load of fun. Now, this is going to cost you 1,000 credits each time you use the 3D printer machine. On top of that, as I said, the location of a 3D printer machine will change. Now, the great thing about this map is that actually you can go up to the walls around the map and you can actually see physical 3D maps of the map, and it will show you with a little bit of a cube and a question mark in it where the 3D printer is actually currently located on the map. So if it disappears, because sometimes, just like the mystery box in Zombies, when you use it too many times, it will actually disappear and it will cycle to a different area of the map. You know that you can just run to these maps that are based all the way around the map and see where that location is very, very quickly. Now, talking about maps, when you spawn into Exo Zombies, I'll try and bring up an image here. You can actually, it will actually give you the locations of all the perk machines. It will give you a ton of detail on the map in terms of locations of perk machines, locations of where mystery box can appear, and loads of other information, including upgrading your weapons as well, which we'll talk about in just a little bit, but is very, very exciting indeed. So, we've gone to the 3D printer, you've picked up some awesome weapons, there's tons of different weapons you can get in there as well, and the new triple barrel shotgun is something that's very, very awesome and very, very good in close quarter combat situations. Let's go through the zombies for the moment. So zombies, you can get the blue EMP zombies that have like static electric around them. They are by far the most annoying zombies, not because they're powerful, but because they disable your exo abilities. So that means you can't double jump, you can't punch properly, and they are devastating. You've got to imagine that if you're running around a map where the other zombies can double jump, and they're absolutely crazy, if you're in a very tight situation and suddenly you've got zombies in front of you and behind you, where typically you could just double jump over them or double jump around them, and you lose your exo ability to the point where you can only single jump, you are very much stuck. These blue exo zombies are very, very powerful and are probably the hardest thing in this map, and will definitely cause a lot of damage, so watch out for them. You can also get the green exploding zombies. These are quite obvious, they're sort of burning green, they look very, very cool. You can also get the red power zombies, as I like to call them. They're fast, they're nimble, they run around the map. And then you also got the sort of typical orangey yellow eyed zombies as well. So going back to guns after covering the zombies there. Actually, talking about zombies, technically we can talk about the fact that there's going to be dogs as well. We'll talk about that in a second. But let's go to guns for a second. So you can upgrade your guns at lots of upgrade machines around the map. Once you turn on the power for the given locations, these upgrade machines will become available. They cost 2,500. Now, these upgrade machines are slightly different to Pack-a-Punch. They don't give the weapon quite as much of a damage upgrade as Pack-a-Punch. And it was hard to even tell if it was giving it much of a power upgrade, but I'd like to assume it definitely is for 2,500 credits. It will add a camo to your weapon. The first camo looks awesome. It's like a green glow-in-the-dark camo, which looks very, very cool. And you can cycle through loads and loads of camos, and it will also give you different sights for your weapon as well. And I want to say that each time you upgrade it, you get a slight damage boost. But you can only upgrade a maximum of 20 times. Having said only, 20 is a lot of times to upgrade. If you think about it, that is going to be 50,000 credits worth of upgrading to that weapon. It's going to be worth it once you do get to the 20th upgrade for a weapon. It will be given the royalty camo, so that gun will look absolutely awesome. And it'll be fully pimped out, fully upgraded. That thing will be absolutely lethal. And the upgrade machines are very fun to cycle through your weapons just to see what kind of camos you get. I got a very unusual camo, which I don't think is in multiplayer. I'm not sure it's going to be included as a DLC camo. Although I do think there has been camos on survival mode within Advanced Warfare since the game's come out that haven't been included in multiplayer yet, so it could just be an Exo Zombie exclusive camo. So upgrading is very, very cool. Definitely take advantage of it. It's a lot of fun, but it does cost a lot of money. So going back to zombies now, there is an infected round. The infected rounds basically I believe it comes at round 7. I think that's consistent, and it will come throughout your zombies experience, where zombies basically with like a cloud around them will start sprinting at you, and if these zombies touch you, you will become infected, but not instantly. This is a gradual effect. Basically, you have probably, I want to say, maybe 30 seconds to get to the decontamination area, which is very close to the spawn area, luckily, and you've got to spend, I believe, 250 points to decontaminate yourself, and that will get rid of the infection. However, you can get the infection again if you go back outside and get hit by these zombies again, so you've got to be very careful. You do not want to get close to them. If you're playing in a group, the best thing to do is wait until multiple of you are infected and both hit the decontamination area together, because only one of you will have to pay for it, but both of you will get decontaminated. If you do not decontaminate yourself in time, you will turn into a zombie and you'll automatically start attacking your teammates. If you're playing solo, I believe that's it. I think like you're out. I didn't actually play solo. We always played in a 4-man team. We played 2 rounds of zombies and both of them went on for almost an hour. And we got to about round 20, which was not bad. We had a lot of teamwork, a lot of shouting. It was really good fun. The infected round is very, very tough. Beware of it. Very, very different. And if your teammate does turn into a zombie, do not be afraid to kill him. That's what you got to do, I'm afraid. You've got to kill him and wait for him to come back for next round. Now, on top of that, at the top of the infected round, you've also got dog rounds. Now, these dog rounds are fairly easy if you've got the exosuit, because you can punch them. That's pretty much a one-punch kill. But the dogs are annoying, they're fast, they're rapid, just like dogs always are, and the dogs can be upgraded as well. You can get exo dogs, or blue sort of electric dogs, which means they're sprinting at you. They're going to disable your exosuit, and oh my gosh, they are not fun, my friends. If you thought the blue exo zombies were annoying, the blue exo dogs are on a new level of annoyingness. You do not want to go near them. They're going to screw up your day, and they may screw up your round as well. On top of that, you can also get kill streaks. Kill streaks will land in the spawn area, so outside by the bus. These kill streaks will range from sentry guns to the little turrets that will float around, to also a camo, which is called camouflage, which pretty much makes you invisible to the zombies, which is great for downing enemies, getting out of tough situations, going to the decontamination zone. Very, very, very tactical kill streak. Keep it in your back pocket for a tough situation, because it could save you. And you can also get points, or of course credits, from a care package as well. So make sure you're constantly going outside and picking up those care packages. They are very, very useful, and the kill streaks are great as well for taking out the enemy zombies, especially outside for the sentry guns. I really, really enjoyed doing that. Now, to get to the actual exo room where you pick up your exosuit, you can go all the way there by opening the doors and turning on the power. But once you've gotten there and turned on the power, hopefully you'll be able to find gameplay of it. I know some of my footage has been a little bit dodgy, which has been a big, big pain, but you can actually go into a chute. This chute will cost you 100 points, and it will send you from that chute directly into the exo room. So it's a nice little shortcut, great way of escaping zombies, worth knowing, and once you do know it's there, you're going to be using it a lot, I reckon, because it's a very nice little shortcut. As I said, once you get used to the layout of this map, you'll be running around it in no time. There's lots of little nooks and crannies and rooms and jump ups. Once you get to know them, you'll be absolutely fine. Trust me, my friends. Trust me. Now, in terms of the actual drops that you can get on the map, so these are drops that can come from zombies. You can get pretty much everything we've seen in previous Call of Duty games. You can get double points. You can get hyper damage, which is the same as instant kill, with a cooler name, obviously. You can get a DNA bomb, which is the same as getting a nuke, which basically wipes out all the zombies on the map. You can get traps. This will turn on lots of different traps around the map. Make sure you don't go in them, though, because they will affect you as well. They're great at taking down zombies and locking down areas. You can get maximum ammo. Of course, gives you all your ammo back. And then finally, you can get Power Surge. The Power Surge will make all of the mystery boxes or the 3D printers turn on. They'll only cost 10 points. And yeah, a bit like Fire Cell from Zombies. Now, in terms of the achievement for Zombies, one of them is called Game Over Call In Rescue, which seems to indicate you can actually end this map. Now, there was a room that we found that said that you could like sort of escape in, but we couldn't find out how to actually activate that. We had no developers from the game with us. We literally just playing it ourselves as fans for the first time. But if I find out how, I'll let you guys know, because it will be very cool. So I have gone through the long, long list of my phone of absolutely everything that I've noted down for Exo Zombies. If I've missed anything, I'll add it to the description. I'm going to be doing live streams this week, live playthroughs of this map, so make sure you subscribe to not miss out on anything at all. And remember, this is just kicking off my early coverage of the DLC. There'll be videos going out later today, but smash that thumbs up button, guys. What are you thinking of Exo Zombies? Do you think it looks as good as you thought? Not as good as you thought? I've tried to cover literally everything thing, as I said, so you guys will literally know everything about Exo Zombies right now. You'll be able to jump in, play it yourself, and kick butt and get to some really, really high rounds. We managed to get to 20. Some people at the event got to as high as, I think, 33 playing solo. So high rounds are definitely possible, and I cannot wait to see what people do in terms of techniques to get the zombies killed as effectively as possible and to get to those really high rounds. But I've got a 15-minute limit, guys. This is going to cut me off any second. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button, and hopefully all this information has been really, really useful. So these videos on screen will unlock very, very soon, and will probably be unlocked by the time you watch it. So click on screen now to watch more.